So let's check out this Coca-Cola a little bit more, right? So this, and pardon my dirty fingernails, please. So this nice, chunky little wedge-shaped piece of a Coke bottle, like I said, this came from Eastport, from a bottling plant that was, open until maybe the 70s, I think. And then, a lot of the bottles and pieces of bottles are left behind in the sand and the surf and in the rocks, and you can, go digging and fish them out carefully. And so that's what I did one summer. But this one, I didn't really know that this piece would be a good pick. I don't know that it really stood out to me at the time. But then what happened is I had set some of the glass out in a bowl in the yard just so the rain might clean it, and I wasn't ready to deal with it yet. And the animals carried it away, and I found this 2 years later in the backyard. I was like, oh, I didn't know I'd lost that one. And then I set it in the garage for about a month. And then I picked it up one day and said, this is a pick. This is definitely a pick. And I got out some Super Slick Stuff, which is a spray lubricant that I use for a lot of my projects. And I just gave it a good wet sanding around all the edges to knock down any actual sharp bits. And now I have a vintage Coca-Cola bottle glass guitar pick. How cool is that?